Now it's time for Talking with Joe. Joe Rose live from the WQAM studios this morning. Joe, an interesting report coming out of the Boston Globe. At least I think it's pretty interesting. I want to get your take, though. It says that Dolphins owner Stephen Ross actually wanted the Dolphins to trade down in the first round of the recent draft to acquire more picks and, save some money on the first rounder. Does that sound like something the Dolphins would do? And are you surprised that they didn't go with that plan and decided to get a player in the first round instead?
Well, knowing Stephen Ross and having dinners with him and talking a little bit about personnel and stuff, I would say this. I'm not surprised if he's sitting there with Mike Tannenbaum and Chris Greer, the general manager, and the VP of football operation, and says, hey, guys, are we thinking about moving down? Let's get some more draft picks? And they're going, no, we like this guy. Mr. Ross, this is the guy. But when it comes to money, this article is so far off, it's a joke.
Wow.
Money does not come into play with this guy. He's one of the wealthiest owners there is, worth $11 billion. He wants to win. I have never heard this guy. If the team needs something, whether it's $1 million, whether it's $300,000 or $400,000, he gives it to the team. So he's not going to try to talk him out of taking some guy they like to save a few dollars. And by the way, in the new agreement they have, these high draft picks don't get the money they used to get when they became instantly the highest paid player. There's a slot for it now, so it's all under control. Not a very accurate article at all, to get right to it.
All right, interesting to get your take on that. Let's talk now about the fact that the Dolphins didn't pick a quarterback in the draft. Instead, they claimed quarterback Bryce Petty off waivers. What do you think Petty can do for the Dolphins? Tannehill, obviously the guy, but what can this guy do?
Well, let's talk about the last time I remember Bryce Petty playing. Cam Wake was hitting him from one side and Ndamukong Suh from the other. Neither guy got blocked, and they knocked him out of the game. I mean, literally, he got smacked. And so anyway, I don't know. He's 26 years old. He hasn't had a lot of success, which seems to be the theme for backup quarterbacks for the Miami Dolphins right now. I don't know. They put all those guys. I guess they're all veteran players. They're all going to compete. None have had a lot of success. Let's just keep Ryan Tannehill real healthy, so we don't have to worry about this sometime during camp. Please.
Either way. That's the goal either way. Got to keep Tannehill healthy, Joe. Hopefully he is ready to go for the season. Joe, we will talk to you tomorrow. Have a great day, my friend.
Lauren, I just want to tell you, your friend Bianca, we had a great event Saturday night. She was unbelievable. But the girl, she takes that Cinco de Mayo a little too far. She tried to hurt the old guy here. She tried to hurt me.
You got to keep
sure
up.
I know what she tried to do, Bianca. I got to go. Goodbye, you guys.
You got to keep up. Bye, Joe. But great to see you guys giving back to the community and Doctors Hospital and Baptist. Thanks so much for that. Bye, Joe.